Hello, fellow human. Welcome back to another Dank Doggo r/slash ChoosingBeggars. So our story for today is from u/NT Engineer with the title of Thank you for fixing the Wi-Fi. Can I have the new password? I keep seeing the other posts about their neighbor stealing Wi-Fi, and I thought I would add mine. Mine is a bit unusual. A little bit background. I'm a Uber geek. I've been an IT person since 1993 and I have a lot of high-end equipment I use at home. I purchase business-grade equipment often instead of consumer-grade equipment. More expensive, but it works a lot better and has some cool features. So when I moved to my last home when we were renting, our landlord also ran a small business. He just had a single computer that he used very rarely for internet access. I was getting FiOS installed into the house and told him that I would set up my equipment and then, instead of having to pay for DSL, which is very slow, he could just use my Wi-Fi because it would be super fast. So I proceed to get my FiOS service, then set up my 2 access points on different channels but with the same name, so you can roam around the house and outside the whole yard and have a great coverage. I then take my landlord's computer and connect to my Wi-Fi, and he's just happy as happy could be. Here's where the choosing beggars comes from. As part of this, my landlord turns off his DSL and sent back the Crudy DSL router with Wi-Fi to the telephone provider. A few days later, I hear a bang 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 on my back door. I open it up and find my neighbor, aka CB. Me, confused look. Hello? Name? Awkward silence. CB, hi, I wanted to know when you're going to get your internet fixed. Me, my internet is working fine, but why are you in my backyard? CB looks around. I always come through the backyard here. I'm friends with your neighbor on the other side, and I always walk through the backyard as a shortcut. Doesn't matter, I'm wanting... Me, I cut him off. Don't walk through my backyard. My wife will be scared, and I have a great name. That if she's in the backyard, she's not going to be happy you just walking in, and I don't want you to get hurt or her to get out. CB, I don't care about your dog. I want to know why your internet is not working. Me, my internet is working fine. In fact, I'm using it right now. CB, well, it's not working for me. At this point, it dawns on me what he's saying. I guess I was slow that day. I thought he came over because his internet wasn't working. And he figured I knew why mine wasn't working either. He was an older man and kind of gruff with his conversational skills, but it finally dawns on me at this point. Me, to make sure, I ask him to clarify. Are you saying your internet is not working? And are you wondering if mine isn't working also? CB, no! My internet is working fine until a few days ago. Now, the Wi-Fi that I used to connect to isn't there anymore. But I see a really strong other Wi-Fi named Redacted. Me, I see. The Wi-Fi that you used to connect to was landlord's name Wi-Fi for his business. I didn't know he gave you the password, but he no longer has that service. The only Wi-Fi left in this house is mine. CB, I see. Well, thank you for making the Wi-Fi a lot better. I used to hardly get a signal before, but now when I look at the Wi-Fis in the area, I see a full 5 bars from their new one. That is great. I just need the new password. Me, I'm not giving you my Wi-Fi password. You need to get your own internet service. CB, what? You have to. I have the old Wi-Fi password. You have to give me your Wi-Fi password. Me, no I don't. I pay for the internet connection here. I'm not giving you my Wi-Fi password. CB, that's not fair. Screw you. I'm going to call landlord and tell him he needs to kick you out. Me, have fun with that. By the way, stay out of my backyard or I'm going to let my dog out next time and call the cops. So I close the door as he's just fuming at me and watch through the window as he marches out of the backyard to his yard. Of course, he doesn't close the fence all the way, so I get out here in a few minutes and close it. I also pick up my phone and call my landlord to let him know what's going on. My landlord tells me he didn't even know that the neighbor was using his Wi-Fi. Anyway, the story doesn't end there. A few days later, I start getting notifications from my access points that someone is trying to break in. That is another great feature of the business class equipment that I have. It sends me a notice that a device at MAC address is trying to use a program to guess my password. Being an Uber geek, my Wi-Fi password is 15 character longs with upper, lower, and numbers, so he's probably not guessing it anytime soon. Just to be on the safe side, I actually block his MAC from connecting to my access point at all, and also disable the broadcasting of the name. That weekend, I'm out in my front yard with my laptop doing some work. My neighbor sees me and start talking to me much more friendly this time. CB, I noticed that your Wi-Fi is no longer online. I guess that landlord make you take it down, eh? Serves you right. Me, I look at him with a bit of confused face because I'm working on my laptop, which obviously means I would be connected to some type of Wi-Fi, but I guess he doesn't think of it this way. No, it's working fine. I talked to landlord and he just laughed when I told him the story. CB, I'm not seeing your Wi-Fi anymore, so I know you're lying. Me, I change it so that is not broadcasting the name anymore. That way you don't keep trying to break into it. It was sending me emails that you were trying. CB, sputtering. That wasn't me. It was probably someone else. Anyway, you should give me your password. It's not fair that I used the old Wi-Fi here and now I can't use the new one. Me, it's not fair or legal that you were trying to stealing the Wi-Fi that used to be here. By the way, I put up a camera in my backyard just to make sure you don't try to go through there again. If I see you in my backyard again, I'll be turning over the footage to the police as you would be trespassing and I will press charges. CB, screw you! He ended up walking back to his house while I was still in the front yard. I would run across him from time to time after that, walking on the sidewalk in front of my house to get his friends on the other side always glaring at me. I just waved and laughed. I talked to his friend one day about the whole situation, and he told me that CB had come to him and complained I wouldn't give him my password, and he told CB to buy his own internet connection and stop being a cheapskate. Wow, what a thick-faced neighbor, like holy smokes! I mean, sure, there's no harm in trying to ask once, right? But nope. Even after OP declined his demand, the CB neighbor attempted several more times. And seriously, can this guy be any more shameless? What kind of neighbor always go to your house via the backyard because it is more convenient? It is nice of OP not to call the police to just arrest this guy for trespassing already. And as for an old dude, I gotta give the CB props to even try to brute force his way to hack the Wi-Fi password. Very impressive. He probably must have googled stuff like tutorial on how to steal your neighbor's Wi-Fi, right? But OP is fully prepared with advanced modem that will immediately notify you if something went wrong. But anyway, CB's behavior was super cringy and he is such a cheapskate. I mean, Wi-Fi is super affordable right now. If not, just get a 4G SIM card or something. Like, get a grip, seriously. That's it for today, fellow humans. Thanks for watching. Dank Doggo appreciates your time. If you enjoy our content and want to see more of us, stay tuned and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that like button or Doggo will cry. Also, you can always tell us your Doggo comrades, your experiences in the comment section. I'll catch up with you guys later in the next video.